to my channel. My name is Keisha, and I'm on here documenting my weight loss surgery experience, how it's going. I am getting the gastric sleeve. I told you guys about this a few weeks, I think last week, and I started a few weeks ago. And I honestly, like always, just want to take you through my appointments, what's been going on, how I've been doing, how I've been feeling, and all that stuff. When I started, I believe it was May 22nd, was my first weight loss appointment with the doctor or the surgeon. I was 278, and then I went in today. I don't know the points, I don't know, but I was 278 point something, and today I was 277.5. So I lost a pound and some change. I'm just gonna say a pound. I feel like, honestly, I don't when the doctor asked me today, how much do I weigh, and I told him, they were kind of not shocked, but he was saying, how tall are you? And they were basically just surprised, I guess, shocked that I weighed as much as I did, because I don't look it. He asked me my goal weight, but this was actually the cardiologist. During this process, everybody is different, but you most likely go to a cardiologist. This appointment was long as hell. It was an hour long, where they just check out your heart and see if you're actually fit enough to go through the surgery. The process went really well. The appointment went well. They put all those stickers on you, on your ankles, on your arms, around your boob area, and I think one on your side. I had about 6 or 7 on me. Long story short, everything went well. I met with the 2 nurses and also the doctor or / surgeon, and everything went well. They cleared me. It was a good appointment. I don't have any follow-ups for them. They also check. They really want to know if you work out. Now, if you can at least do a mile without huffing and puffing, if you can go up a few flights of stairs without feeling like you're about to die, making sure you don't have any swelling around your leg, making sure your breathing is okay. Another thing I want to talk about is blood pressure. Like I said, my first appointment was about 2 weeks ago, and my blood pressure was at 138, and that's mild high blood pressure. Now, don't get me wrong, I literally just came from vacation. I probably wasn't back home for 24 hours before I had my appointment, so my blood pressure was still pretty high at that appointment. And then 2 weeks later, which is today, my blood pressure today was 116 point something, 116 over something, I don't remember. But I'm just happy to say it's back down. That was one thing I was really, really nervous about. Of course, my eating habits aren't the best, but they're also not the worst. The only time I have really my bad eating habits is when I'm binging really bad, and that'll last for 2 to 3 days, 2 to 4 days, and then I would say I would go back to healthy eating for about 2 weeks, and then I go back to binging for 2 to 4 days. So it's just an ongoing cycle. Hey, Khalil, and I seen Mommy and Me. I'm glad that they do all the appointments before. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have to go. It honestly goes by your insurance, but I have to do about I would say about 6 appointments. I know they do gallbladder, they do testings if you have diabetes. They do a lot of testings if it's necessary for you. But if you're already quote unquote healthy, they won't do as many. Today, I had the cardiologist appointment where they checked out my heart. Now, if my heart wasn't doing good, I would have to have more appointments for my heart. I know in a few days, next week, I go for the sleep apnea, and something about my esophagus. I think my phone is super dark, but something about my esophagus. I drink this white chalky liquid, and they want to see how it goes down my throat. And then I also have X-rays next week. So the sleep apnea is probably one of the scariest ones, only because that can really prolong your surgery. Plus, nobody wants sleep apnea. That's when in this process, they're going to put you on a PAP machine where you sleep with a mask for, I think they said 30 days. So I would go to let's say if I had sleep apnea, I would go to the appointment next week. Let's say they say I do have it, and then I have to have the machines, they said, for 30 days, and then I have to get the results for that. So basically, if you're not healthy and you're not fit for the surgery, all these tests just prolong it, and just make sure you're the best and the fit that you can be before getting surgery, because you do get anesthesia during the surgery, which, I mean, everybody is different. I would say the surgery ranges from about 30 minutes to an hour. It matters with complications and things like that. But I've seen women get it done within 30 minutes. But that's basically it. I feel like right now, this month in June, like everything is going to be going really, 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 really fast. I have so many appointments coming up. I think the lady, honestly, she scheduled everything in June. Everything she scheduled in June, and then July I have another weight management, and then in August I have another weight management, because when you are getting the surgery, um, it matters about your insurance, but you have a 3, 4, 6, sometimes 9 months where they have to track your weight, and you cannot gain weight. Um, I'm happy with that pound loss. I mean, it's not, you guys already know that's not like my norm. I usually lose like 2 pounds a week, so I should be down like 5 pounds right now. But I haven't really been doing much of anything. I'll go to the gym like sporadically, maybe like once a week if I have time. I've been having a lot going on, work wise, and trying to move, and just going on my trip 2 weeks ago. So I'm just trying to get back into the head of things. I'm about to start packing soon. I'll probably share that journey as well with me moving. But the weight loss surgery will definitely happen afterwards, after my move, at least like a month and a half afterwards, just because, I want to have that mindset, and I really want to be able to focus on the surgery and on my recovery, because that is a big deal as well. And also having that support team and support system, that's really big for me, because I started this journey before the my first initial appointment. It was in January, and because I personally felt like I didn't have the support, I really wasn't stable in my head to even go through with it. I held back clearly for 5 months, and my first actual like session was in May. What is this guy doing? I hope he's putting on like some medicine or something. Oh, Columbine lotion. Yeah, I'm in the parking lot. I'm washing clothes right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions that you guys want to know about most of these videos, I think I'm gonna do them recorded and not live. If I have the time, of course, I'll always pop in and do lives. But sometimes I don't have the time to do lives anymore like I used to. I do want to have a video up next week about probably next Wednesday about how the sleep apnea, my x-rays, and how my weight is doing, things like that. Because personally, no, I don't weigh in like that, because they weigh in when I have clothes on. I weigh in when I don't have clothes on. So honestly, I'm down like 3, 4 pounds, and to them I'm only down 1, because I weigh in with my sneakers. The only thing I really take off if I have like a book bag on, or a handbag or something like that. Everything else I tend to keep on. But as long as I'm seeing progress with my weight going down, I'm very happy. I still have a goal of losing 10 pounds before surgery, and I don't think my surgery won't be not anytime soon, but it probably won't be until about Octoberish, and that's honestly by choice. My last appointment is in August, and then they say it takes 3 to 4 weeks to get approved. So hopefully, I get approved sometime in September, and then I can get a surgery date in October. But that's like a lot. That's like 2 weeks after I move, so that's like good for me. I don't want it to be rushed. I think I would be taking 6 months then, because if I started in May, June, July, August, September, October, 5 months, and yeah, you never know how insurance can take forever. I've seen people that got approved in 3 to 5 days. And I've seen people get approved in like 4 to 6 weeks. Hey, Shatoya. So I don't really want to base my experience on other people's experience. I just like to get the knowledge from other people's experience, because I actually watch women that have gotten the sleeve in Mexico too, and their surgery or their experience is a lot different. But it's still, I like to see their ups and downs and how everything is going with them. Um, I'm just happy that I'm actually putting the weight loss or my health forward. You know what I mean? If you guys just came in, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. It really helps. I appreciate everyone coming in and really everyone supporting me on this journey. I think I did a poll recently saying, what do you guys want to see most? And I really thought people really wanted to see like hair videos and stuff like that, but it was actually weight loss videos. So I'm just going to keep that going. Plus, honestly, I've been making videos now for like 7 years, I think, off and on for 7 years, because I'll take like gaps in between. And I personally really go back to my videos, and I love seeing her drive and how, well, it's me, but my drive, and see how I'm doing and how I was doing and what was affecting me and things like that, and just basically making growth. My son is in daycare. He is good. Um, how do you like the lap band? How is that? I don't think they offer the lap band at the hospital I'm going to, actually. Hey, JNL fam, if you guys just came in, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. But yeah, how do you like the lap band? I mean, I wouldn't say all the surgeries can have complications, but I heard the lap band had the most or the highest rate of complications. I don't know how true that is, because I honestly don't really see that many people with lap bands. Um, but yeah, the biggest thing I know about gastric sleeve and gastric bypass is that you will lose the weight, period. It might be slower than other people, it might be faster than other people, but you will lose the weight. But the other side of it is you can gain the weight. When I was going to the seminar, they said that 60% of patients gain the weight back. Now my math may be wrong, but that's a high percent. I know she said over 50. And she said the main reason is because they don't go to follow-up appointments. What else did she say? She said they don't like follow, they don't, this guy is like by my card. She said that they don't follow like a healthy diet. Honestly, a lot of people think it's just some magical pill where they're just going to have portion control, but honestly, it's not like the 600-pound life where the guy is making you lose a lot of weight and making you go to therapists and making you fight all your issues before you even get the surgery. Like, this is just go to your appointments and you're going to get the surgery. You know what I mean? So I talked about this in my other video, that I see a lot of people that are not losing as much as the next person, and they're like, why am I not losing weight? Da, 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 da. And then I see other people that, change their whole life around. There's one woman, I forgot what her name is, but she's actually pregnant now, and she made like these belts, these wraparound belts, a waist trainer. So like, she really changed her life around. She has like a great fan base on her Instagram. Another woman that I see a lot of women, like, that really changed their world around. They do physical training. Now it's just you really make it about your life, for real, for real. I didn't have any problems. I lost like 60 pounds in a year, and now it's hard work. It's not a fix quick. It's so hard though. When I stress, I binge eat. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I'm personally trying to find another way to, I guess, express myself or express my feelings besides food. Because Shatoya, I am the same way. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm anxious, when I'm depressed, when something good happened, when I'm having everything is resulting around food for me. And you guys all know I do love the gym, but for me, my food has to be 75%, 80% good, and then it comes to gym. I can lose weight with just eating right, but if I want to see the progress even faster, that's when working out comes in, if that makes sense for me. Hey, Sheep Fam. If I had life, well, I would get more motivation to eat better and work out, because it's so hard losing this weight normally when I'm stressed. Honestly, I felt the same way, but like, people that get weight loss surgery, is still hard. Like, especially when you have mental issues on food, or you have a mentally bad relationship with food. And I feel like I personally have that. When I cut out sweets, I will lose 10 pounds like ASAP. Yeah, I feel you. And it's so hard to sometimes cut things out. I really feel like the sleeve will be, like I said, a good tool for me to actually get focused. And once because when I do lose weight, when I was losing like 20 pounds, I think the most I've lost within the last 2-3 years was probably like 20, 25 pounds. And that's like being consistent for a year, or not a year, for a month or two. But I feel like the sleeve will make you be consistent. You have no other choice unless you make yourself sick. You know what I mean? You really fuck up your body. And my only downfall, and what a lot of people ask me is, do I want to have more kids? And yes, I want to have more kids, but my health comes first, period. Like, and this is just me. I wouldn't have a kid if I didn't feel like I could have one, or if I knew when the kid was born I'm going to be like sluggish and like, oh my god, I don't want to go pick him up. Like, I don't know, and that's honestly how I feel right now, and I don't feel my best, but that's because I'm eating bad. Best believe. I mean, I said I lost a pound, but literally a pound in 2 weeks, you clearly weren't doing much of anything. So that's just naturally me not overeating as much, but I brought carbs back into my lifestyle. I was eating sweets. Right now I have these. So trust me, I'm not eating healthy. It's just I'm not indulging as much, but yeah, I'm not being as good as I should be. Like I said, I still want to lose 10 pounds before the surgery. And then you guys all know about the pre-op diet, which is a restricted diet 2 weeks before surgery. I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose another 10 pounds with that. So my goal going into surgery would be like 259 or something like that. Because right now, yeah, I started at 278. So 258 would be my goal going into surgery, or the 250s. Fuck it. So that's personally my goal, but I'll talk more about that and more about my Pacific. I always get that word wrong, but the pre-op diet that I'm doing closer to date. But I am changing up my diet a little bit, and I am following what the doctor gave me because it's a lot of things that I can't do when I start um when I start the process of getting the surgery, meaning the pre-op diet, and afterwards, like I'm gonna be drinking like liquids for like a month and a half, and that's just crazy in itself. I think the most I've ever did was 10 days straight liquids, and sometimes I even have fruit. So, and then no chewing gum. That's gonna hurt. No chewing gum. That's really gonna hurt me. But it's just a lot of mental things. I definitely want to incorporate it. Probably like in August when I'm getting closer to it. I definitely want to start buying smaller plates. If you guys ever been to Target or the dollar store, they have like the little children's plates for your kids. I'm gonna personally start buying those for myself. I think I'm actually even gonna start using a smaller fork as well because it's gonna be difficult for me to pick up food, and I'm not gonna be able to pick up a lot of food. So that's really gonna slow down how much I can eat at one time. And just watch what I'm eating because I believe the doctor said each meal should be like 30 minutes long. I love gum. It helps me with anxiety. It's like, yo, Shatoya, I say the same thing. It is seriously like a cigarette. Let me see something, y'all. I gotta go get my clothes soon. Um, but yeah, overall, everything is going well. I don't have any regrets. I already know I'm gonna have like pain after surgery, blah blah blah. You already know that. Just like after I had my C-section, I already know I was gonna be in pain. Like we all know that. I mean, if that's what you want, if you want to have a kid, it's gonna be pain and hard work. If you want to have the surgery, it's gonna be pain and hard work. I really still want to be in the gym a lot. And I was telling my son's father, I really want to get into what's going into the food that's going into my body, if that makes sense. Like, yes, I eat fruits and vegetables, I eat chicken, I eat fish, I eat ground turkey, but I never look at like organic things or just things that are going into the process of making the food. And because my stomach is going to be so sensitive, I really want to look at the hormones in foods and like the fat content, cholesterol, things like that, and really get into labeling, just so I can make this process as easy as possible. The doctor was saying, the healthier I am, the more the process will be extremely easy. So I'm gonna go. People are looking at me like I'm a crazy person because I'm recording on my phone. So I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. It really helps. Make sure you guys share this video. I will probably be on next week to just give you guys an update on my appointments. And I'm pretty sure they're going to weigh me at the appointment because I have 2 appointments next week. I have 3 appointments next week, and I might do blood work as well. I just want to get that in.